and welcome to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks, and it's good to be back with you. This is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's to all of you people out there. I wore my red. I'm a former school teacher, so you know you have to dress for the holidays. So anyway, I did that, and I would like to tell you my experience this weekend has been not too good because a deer hit me on the way to church Sunday in my almost new car, which was my Christmas present to myself. In November, I bought it. And so I've had some, the appraiser's been there, and I'm good on that. But I was on the way to church, and somebody said, well, I can't believe you went on to church. And I said, well, of course I did. If you'd heard what I said to the deer, you'd know I needed to go to church. So I went on into church. But I don't know whether I killed the deer or the deer, it was a suicidal deer. But anyway, the deer hit me. 30 years I've been driving this route. I know to watch for the deer. This one had me before I knew it had happened. But anyway, I'm okay. I'm okay. And then I went to Nashville for 2 days for the Day on the Hill with our legislators, and they are wonderful folks, and they're great supporters of education, and I appreciate all of them. So now that I've given you an update on me, I want to give you an update with Miss Connie Gatlin here from Cleveland City Ballet and Bangarang Productions.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you have a production coming up.
Yes, we do. Speaking of productions.
Yes, it is a production.
We're on the minute-by-minute countdown.
Yes, we are.
Yes, indeed. Red, Hot, and Blue is the name of this production. It is a joint effort of the Allied Arts and Leisure Council of the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce, Bangarang Productions with Cleveland City Ballet, and community efforts. We have donations, and we have sponsorships, and we have all kinds of hard work going on by a whole slew of community performers, community talent, community contributors. This is coming up February 22nd, 3rd, and 4th. That is next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, coming up really soon. We call it a musical journey, an American musical journey. This song takes all of the best music from American film and American theater, and it combines it into a story. We have songs that are lumped together that tell the history of America from 1776, the American Revolution, all the way down through the war in Vietnam. And all of the songs help to tell that story. We have songs clumped together that talk about names that we've come to love in America. We have songs that are clumped together and talk about that old American spirit.
Yes.
You gotta have heart,
Yeah,
you know,
that's the one,
all kinds of fun things. And of course we have a major section on love and how love makes the world go round. We all know that. Today being Valentine's Day, I will spare you any little ditties, but all of the best love songs in the world are presented as they were in the various Broadway and film productions.
And it's a lot of fun. I'm in it, and I think somebody said, Nancy, are you singing anything highbrow or anything? I said, no, I have the comic relief pieces, and they're really good. But when Connie just now said next weekend, I'm thinking, I still have some words I have to memorize. But we have a wonderful group of people that are going to be doing this.
An incredible cast. We first did this show in 2001. The new museum was newly opened, and one of the things that the museum did was to hire in various traveling exhibits. One of the best museums, one of the most traveling exhibits was from the Smithsonian Organization. In fact, they still refer to this on their website. It was called Red, Hot, and Blue, and it deals with this idea of America being presented through the films and the theater aspects. So we have folks from 17 years ago. Nancy and I are two of those. We're still hanging in there. And we have new folks. And we have folks who were students of mine and folks who have been in various projects that Nancy has directed. We just have a whole crew of great performers. You know, Cleveland is known for talent, particularly vocal talent. And down through the years, we've had a number of folks who've left here and gone on to work professionally in theater and in music. Two special artists that are with us this year, the next week, are a young man named Jeremy Richardson. Jeremy grew up here and sang in high school and in college. He eventually sang professionally, and now he makes his living as a worship leader in Colorado, and he and his wife are half of the Christian group called Avalon. And of course, they sing all over the world. And Jeremy is giving up part of his week next week to come back to Cleveland, where his folks live. I'm sure that's a big draw.
Oh, his mom and dad are thrilled to death. Yeah.
And he will be singing a number of songs, two of which he is sang in the original production. Jeremy Richardson he's a great talent, and we're just delighted that he's going to be with us next
Absolutely.
week. There's a young man who is part of the news scene at Channel 3, Greg Glover. Is a great performer, singer, actor, dancer, sort of. Greg has a great stage personality.
He does. He really does.
And he's adding a great deal to this production. So he's more or less in the celebrity range here in Cleveland. There are all kinds of vocalists that you will know of. You have heard them in worship services and praise services. You have heard them in community efforts and on community stages. They are great vocalists, and there are enough of them to cover most of these songs. Now, this is not a concert wherein we do the whole song of a thing. We bit and piece and splice together and hook them all together. There is some comedy relief. There is some comedy that's not really relieving, but the comedy nonetheless. It's just a very, very fun evening. If you love anything about music, particularly music from the stage or the screen, then you want to be sure and get there. Show should run around 2 hours. It begins at 7 o'clock every evening, and I will tell you that the tickets are going pretty fast.
Yes.
When we did this 17 years ago, all of the tickets sold out, and when we got to performance night, we just didn't have any more. So they're going pretty fast. I would encourage you to get your tickets. You call the Chamber of Commerce, their number, or look them up online.
472-6587.
There you go. And you can purchase your tickets there, either online or on the phone, or you can stop in there at the corner of the Village Green where their office is and walk right in and get you 2 or 3 or 4.
And their website is clevelandchamber.com. So if you want to go on the website and purchase your tickets that way, $15 for the ticket.
Yes.
And honestly, already tickets are selling fast. So, and I don't know whether people are buying them because they want us to come see if we're going to make a fool of ourselves or whether we're really, but we'll be entertaining whether we're making a fool of ourselves or actually doing something that looks like adequate performance.
Absolutely.
But I think it's going to be great.
I just have always thought it's such a blessing to be able to work with talent such as we have here, the talent that we have in this cast, the musicians, the vocalists are just out of this world. Cleveland, Tennessee is very blessed in so many, many ways, and that's one of the ways that we are blessed. And you're going to love hearing these people sing. You will sigh. A tear will come to your eye. You will laugh out loud. It will be a memorable evening.
It really will. And we have to thank Kyle Elrod.
Yes.
He is our orchestra. Kyle is it. So, and he is doing a fantastic job adjusting, readjusting, and adjusting again. Yes. And because some people may not like the key that Connie put them in to sing, and Kyle is adjusting. So, and we're having a great time with it. So, I think all of y'all, and I mentioned this to y'all once a couple of shows ago and said that we did it in 2010, and then I was corrected, but it was 2001.
Yes.
And those of us that sang there may be still doing some of the songs we did there, but 17 years we've had to refresh and learn a few words and relearn some words. So I think it's going to be really good.
Oh, I think everybody's going to be very well pleased.
And we're at Cleveland State in the George R. Johnston Performing Arts Center there, and What is the capacity for that theater? Do you know?
It seats around 360.
Okay, so
something.
that's why if you want tickets, you better get the tickets. So,
Yes.
so I think it's going to be great. And Connie and I were talking before we went on the air. We'd love to tell you who all's going to be in the show, but we will forget people. And somebody asked me last weekend how many people were in the show, and I said 110. And but it's not. It's what, about 25?
27 or 8, I
Okay,
think.
all right.
All told, about 27 or 8.
So it may be your best friend that's in there. It might actually be your brother or sister that's in there. They hadn't said anything to you, and they should have, because it's really going to be a wonderful show.
It's you know, these people give up so much of their time and they give up so much of their energy and family life when they commit to a rehearsal schedule such as this. This rehearsal schedule has taken us about 8 weeks, and it takes all you've got of those 8 weeks. I tell community theater people, one of the best things about community theater is that it comes to an end.
Yes.
You know, come next week, they can
Yes.
stay home, put their feet up, sit in the recliner, and watch TV.
Yeah.
But right now, they're working their honeys off to create a moment for our community. It furthers the arts.
Yes, it
It
does.
enriches children. It's a great learning facility for your children. Take your children to see. Now, this song is from South Pacific, and it talks about this because of this ward, etc. It's a great learning tool for parents who want to educate their children in the arts. Everything's appropriate for children. It's just fun.
It is. It's just
fun.
And we're sitting around at rehearsal sometimes and watching everybody do their part, laughing out loud. I mean,
Yes.
we're laughing out loud at them, so we know that you're going to enjoy it. I said to Connie last night, I said, Connie, could I miss a certain rehearsal? I need to pay some bills. And Connie said, when you get the bills paid, would you come clean my kitchen? No, I need to clean my kitchen too. So that's how intense it gets to be.
That's how it is.
But she's right. On the 24th at 10 o'clock, we're all going to sit down and say, thank you, Lord. It's been fun. And we'll do it again in 17
in
years.
17 years, we'll try again.
If we're around in 17 years, we will do it. So, all right, let's tell them again. It's the 22nd.
22nd, 23rd, and 24th of February. That is a week from this Thursday. It is next weekend. It is at the George Johnson Performing Arts Theater there in the building on Cleveland State. That's pretty much farthest. If you go to the middle of Cleveland State, go left, curve around up the hill, and you will see the theater building there. Red Hot and Blue, it's an American musical journey. It features incredible local talent. It's just a privilege to be a part of it, and we want to encourage you to come, because if you miss it, you're going to be sorry you did.
And absolutely. And we thank Connie because she has written all of this. I mean, she didn't actually write the music, but she's compiled it, and she's cut it here and put it here and done this, and it's just wonderful. So it's going to be a great program. So tickets are $15 at the Chamber.
Yes.
And go by and pick up your ticket. And anybody last minute that would like to be a sponsor, let me know.
Let you know, and I do not have the list of sponsors with me, and if your brain had been through what my brain has been through the past, you would understand why. We have some great local sponsors who are various leaders in our community, and they will be recognized at the event, and they will also be included in our program, which everyone will receive a copy of.
And I will tell you who those are in the next show after Connie and I get a brain back and can figure out who these people are. So, Connie, thank you so much
Nancy,
for being on
thank you for
today.
letting me come.
I'm excited about this. I think it's going to be great. So, folks, don't go away. I'll be right back with some more guests. And remember what I say. Watch our commercials, support our sponsors because they pay our bills, and we'll be right back.